Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the farm. We're just finishing up an oil change on the old Peterbilt here. Today's video is going to be a little bit more of an interesting one. We're going to be doing some trucking. We're not going to be in our truck, though. We're going to be in Platte Valley's truck. So yeah, let's get into this video. Alrighty, guys. So we're just on our way over to Platte Valley. We're going to be doing some trucking today for the dealership. This is my first video in quite a while. So basically, we got through harvest, stuff like that. My camera broke, stuff like that. So basically, recording videos wasn't really on my mind at that point. I just was trying to kind of, get through some things. My wife ended up having our first child, so we were super excited for that. So YouTube just kind of got put on hold. But yeah, over the winter time we picked up some new fields. I'm just trying to think of if we got any new equipment. Right now we're demoing a tractor. We have I believe a 9570 RX on the farm at the moment. So it's a nice little, it's a nice tractor. I was about to say it's a nice little tractor, but it's not a little tractor. It's a big tractor. So here's the dealership, as you guys have seen before in other videos. So we're getting into the middle of spring here. We're not quite in planting season yet, so I figured, I'd spare you guys the boringness of doing all the different, I figured I'd save you guys the boringness of doing the, like the tillage and stuff like that. And I cannot talk this morning. I need my coffee. Or I should say this afternoon, because it's 2:35 in the afternoon. But yeah, basically, looks like they're doing a couple servicing here. So we're under contract with Platte Valley. Just doing some minor little trucking things, stuff like that. Little contracts here and there. 310 here and a 7250. Not sure exactly why they have the jack still in here. They should be up against the wall, but they already gave me the keys and I already have permission to use it. So we're gonna go in here, and here's the truck we're gonna be driving today. From what I understand, it is a 2017 Peterbilt 389. It's a pretty nice truck. It's got an N14 Cummins in it. They actually, it had a PACCAR in it before, which blew up, and they basically made a glider kit out of it, essentially, which isn't fully legal, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? But let's hop up in this thing, and let's do our pre-trip. So, parking lights work. This tire's hard. This tire's hard. This tire's hard. We're pulling a Landau Load Boy today. The back lights work. That one's hard. That one's hard. This one's hard. This one's hard. So it's got a nice little tag axle that lifts up, which we're going to be putting down today because we're going to be doing some hauling. Also, the neck is adjustable, so it can be adjusted up and down. All right, that's good. That's good. All right. Clutch in all the way. And automatically we're starting to stall it. What's going on here? Come on, baby. Let's adjust our trailer up, maybe? Okay, that's all the way down. Hold on. Okay, that's up some, but still not. I'd like to know why we're practically stalling the truck when we let out of the clutch. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, let me figure this one out, guys. Alright, so we figured it out. It was just the one brake was seized on, or it wasn't seized, but it was stuck on, so we just kind of had to free it up, and then we were all good. So, we're going to be hauling 3 pieces of equipment today. This is them over here. Our neighbor John is finally upgrading his equipment. Jeremy liked his old tractors. Well, John's thinking about modernizing a little bit. So, nothing too crazy. He's going with early 2000s style equipment. And we'll stop about here. Adjust our trailer all the way down. And then while we're at it, we'll hit the lever for the back axle here. Get it on the ground. Alright. Alright. Get all our stuff disconnected. Pull the pin. Whoop. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to pull straight ahead. And in theory, we should be able to just back it straight up and be able to connect again. I think that should be enough distance. So what do we want to take first? We got an 8960, we got an 8310, and a 9610. So this is very early 2000s. This here is late 90s, or actually, sorry, mid 90s actually. I think we'll save this for last. So let's go with the 8310 first, because that'll be the easiest thing. Ooh, this thing's straight piped. This thing's got a little bit of a deep exhaust tone. So let's try not to drive into the drainage ditch, but while turning around in here. You know, it's come to think of it, we probably should have put out our little extenders. We do have deck extenders that make the deck slightly wider. Make it a little bit easier for hauling the duals. Because we're just going down the road, so they came in on transport tires, and then they put the duals on here because John doesn't have any good places to put the duals on. So basically we're just hauling them down the road here, but we got these deck extenders that kind of help us out a bit, so we'll probably end up pulling them out once we get hooked back up. All right, so we're on our way out here. We got the load strapped down, we got our extenders out, and then I've got the trailer adjusted all the way up, so we shouldn't have any problems with getting high centered. Keyword shouldn't. Alright. He's got a nice sounding Jake brake, that's for sure. Alright, so we just gotta watch for cars here. And we're good. So yeah, a little update on the farm. We've been pretty busy. We planted an experimental crop back in the fall. We were doing canola in the one field. We also expanded the farm quite a bit. We have quite a bit of wheat ground and some oat ground as well. We're gonna figure out where this thing goes, where he wants it. He's already bought this this planter here. I think it's a 16 row 1770 NT, which I think will pair up nicely with this 8310. It'll be a nice planter tractor. He actually sold the 4960, but he went and bought a 4955 two-wheel drive. It's very reminiscent of my two-wheel drive 4755 that I used to have. But I'm gonna get this thing unloaded. I'm gonna pick up back at the dealership. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll pick up at the dealership. And then we'll load up the next piece of equipment and we'll bring it on down. Alright, I'm back again. One thing I wanted to add, this field across the road here, John sold to us. This was Jeremy's biggest field, so this is ours now. We planted it in winter wheat or winter oats back in the fall. So she's all set up for that, which is going to be really nice. I just realized we are speeding. So yeah, we'll go get loaded and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got ourselves all loaded up here. It was quite the challenge getting this thing loaded. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of room for error on either side. We're gonna have to take this one real slow because there's not a whole lot of surface area there. I'm probably not going to record this part. I might just, you know, get to the point where when we go to unload it, we'll probably pick up from there, but I want to be really focused here with this one, and I don't want to be driving it with like a camera on and stuff like that, because it's one more thing that I have to worry about. Right, so coming up on the farm, I'll pick up here. With you guys in a bit. Make sure we swing her wide. And I think we'll also hit the hydraulic actuator for my back axle too, so it's not as difficult getting into the farmyard. We're also going to want to try and find a level spot, which is kind of hard with John's place here, to unload, because this is definitely something we could flip. I think I might go up right up to the top of this hill here, and then that'll be more level. Alright. Drop. Let's pull our pins here, pull our hydraulic hookups. Alright. Oh yeah, we gave ourselves a little bit extra room here. Also, over the winter, we did take on some Ayrshire breed cows. I forgot to mention that. So we do have a little bit of we had a bit of manure spread on that one canola field. So that was definitely a cool thing. We sold off all our haying equipment though. I keep going back and forth on that, and really I've done this twice now. This is the second time I've done this, but I really just don't want to invest in a bunch of cows. There's just so much on the line and so much at stake and stuff like that. It's just kind of like not something I want to do, so it just kind of sucks. But alright, I think the only door big enough to fit this combine is to go into this door, if we can. You know what? I think he's got it locked. Let's just climb, or let's just pull up in here. I wish I could talk. That would be a beautiful thing. So he's got his combine. We'll have Platte Valley deliver the headers for it in a bit here. That's something that I am not going to be doing. So that's just something I just don't really want to do. So we gotta back up to our trailer again. Well, I think we just bumped it. Well, let's try backing up just a little bit more here. Well, I think we're on the trailer now. Okay, we're right there. Also, don't ask me why the backup beeper just kept on going. There we go. There it is. So let's why is this backup beeper not turning off? I'm gonna have to talk to the dealer and say this truck's got some electrical issues. Transmission doesn't want to work properly. The back brake is seizing up. For a 2017, you'd think it wouldn't work. My 359 runs better than this thing. In fact, I would have used my 359, but we figured we should do some servicing on it. Alright, so I'm gonna watch where we're backing up here, but wait a minute, hold on. Oh, we're already past it here. Well, that's what we'll do is we'll just put it reverse, straighten out, and we'll just hang a right or hang a left here. Alright, let's just hang a left and drive out the other driveway like we did before, because that's what we did before. We just went out the other driveway. I was going to try and turn it around, but we got to make sure we don't hit the combine. I think he's also talking about getting some bigger bins, too. These little bins here, they don't really hold a whole lot. Plus, he says they don't like taking wheat very well, either. The wheat just is not, it kind of goes a little bit moldy. Like the bottom little bit of it goes moldy, so. Okay, so we're just cruising along here doing 55. So I'm planning to bring more videos back. We're going to be getting into planting season soon. So the planting will be commencing. We're also going to have some trucking videos because we have a bunch of corn we need to sell off. So that's something that's going to be a definite thing. Yeah, then following that, we're just going to be doing, we got one last field we got to till. And by till, I mean we just got to hit it with the Landau because it's just a little bit too clumpy from, it's too clumpy from plowing it. And, you know, it's still really furrowed and stuff like that. So we're going to run over it with the Landau. Alright, so the difficult one is here. Let's make sure we got our side supports going out. Is that really as wide as they go? Oh, now they're extra wide. Okay, so these things, now I understand. These things got like 3 settings on them. Okay. I was gonna say, like, the first time, I'm like, why aren't they going in? Now they're really wide. This would have been nice to have known for the combine. Wow. Alright, so let's put our back axle down. That being hydraulically actuated is super, super handy. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's put our trailer down. And let's pull forward. Pull forward a good ways so we can get the tractor on. And with this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a nice little picture for the thumbnail. So I'm going to get this thing loaded up and we'll be ready to roll. Alright, so we're just pulling up here. And we're going to go into this driveway this time around. The reason why is we're going to pull in because I'm not entirely sure where we're going to put this thing. Because I don't know if he's got a shed tall enough for this thing. He might have to just park it outside. Either way, we're going to put our trailer down. Detach. Unhook our pins and our air and lights and stuff like that. And this is the last piece of equipment that we need to haul, so this is pretty exciting. This reminds me a lot of the tractor I had before we had the 9R. We had an 8960, and it was a great tractor. It pulled really well. It did a great job. That tractor eventually got stolen in Missouri. Yeah, we're not fitting it into that shed. We're not fitting it into these sheds up here, so I don't know where we're going to put this thing. He's also going to be getting some bigger tillage equipment too, so. We'll just stick her by the shed over here and call that good. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. Basically, all it's left to do is just take the truck back and, you know, you guys don't really need to see that. I haven't really got anything to say. I know there's a lot of cuts in this video. I know there's a lot of, there's going to be a lot I'm going to have to edit, honestly. But this is just kind of like a little short little video, just kind of touching upon what we're doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, do not forget to subscribe, and hey, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.